In other global news that we are tracking at this hour, India is touching new heights. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi made this remark when he inaugurated one of the largest defence aerospace exhibitions in the world. The biennial event known as Aero-India is taking place in the Indian Air Force Station in Bengaluru. The show began with a flypast which culminated into a Trishul formation in the sky by the Indian Air Force. After this, the Prime Minister, Defence Minister and State's Chief Minister addressed the participants.
Four military helicopter display team in the world with such unique maneuvers.
During his speech, the Indian Prime Minister highlighted India's ambition of exporting defence equipment worth $5 billion by next year. He also highlighted India's journey from being a defence importer to becoming a major exporter. Listen in.
जो देश दशकों से सबसे बड़ा डिफेंस इंपोर्टर था, वो अब दुनिया के 75 देशों को डिफेंस इक्विपमेंट एक्सपोर्ट कर रहा है। हमारा लक्ष्य है कि 2024-25 तक हम एक्सपोर्ट के इस आंकड़े को $1.5 बिलियन से बढ़ाकर $5 बिलियन तक ले जाएंगे।
The 5-day event is aimed at building new technology for the Indian aviation industry. This is the 14th edition of the show and more than 800 companies are exhibiting at the event. Several made-in-India aircraft are also on display, showcasing India's growing stature as a defence aerospace power. Some of these aircraft and other defence equipment are already being exported to friendly foreign nations. But India likes to take such exports further in volume. Additionally, the Indian Defence Minister will be hosting the Defence Ministers' Conclave. Defence Ministers from 32 nations will take part in this meeting. While talking specifically about the Air Force chiefs, 30 nations are expected to send their senior Air Force officials. This will help to boost potential exchange of ideas, best practices and increased understanding at the force leadership level.
Team ka group captain
And for more on this, we're now being joined by correspondent Siddharth MP from Bengaluru. Hi Siddharth. Now Aero-India 2023 is Asia's largest aero show. Tell us about the Make in India initiative at the aero show this year.
So primarily the aircraft that were exhibited here at the Aero Show, that is even during the inauguration ceremony, most of them were aircraft that are based on Indian design and Indian technology. So be it the light combat aircraft Tejas, or be it the light combat helicopter Prachand, or be it the light utility helicopter or the advanced light helicopter. All four of these platforms, we can tell you, are manufactured and designed by India's Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, which of course is a state-run defense and aerospace firm. So when we speak about these helicopters and these aircraft, WION had earlier also reported that there are several nations, including Egypt, that have expressed interest on the Tejas aircraft. So as far as India is concerned, as the Prime Minister rightly emphasized here, the focus is also not just about attracting foreign investors or foreign collaborators, but also exporting Indian defense hardware to foreign customers. So that's one of the key focus areas here. And it's just about last week that the Maldives police, the Mauritius police force, I beg your pardon, Mauritius police force took delivery of one helicopter that was made in India. It was of course made in Bengaluru. We are talking about the advanced light helicopter Mark III variant. So that helicopter was, on order provided by India's Hindustan Aeronautics Limited to Mauritius police force. So these are some of the key aspects highlighted here as far as the indigenous manufacturing is concerned, because India has lofty goals to export indigenous defense hardware, be it missiles, be it aircraft, be it other platforms such as rotary wing aircraft such as helicopters. So also when it comes to Make in India initiative, there are so many global defense firms that have collaborations with their respective partners in India, be it Boeing, be it Lockheed Martin, be it, the Israeli companies. They have local partners in India, and based on those partnerships, they make crucial components that go into their aircraft, or crucial components that go into the electronic components of their missiles. So at least one part of the entire process takes place in India. So to give you an example, there's the American aerospace and defense giant Lockheed Martin. So what Lockheed Martin does is that the empennage of the C-130J aircraft is completely made in India. So if an aircraft is rolled out from their facility in the US, the empennage or the crucial component of that aircraft is made in India, is made in Hyderabad. It's based on a partnership between Lockheed Martin and Tata. In addition to that, you have Kalyani Rafale Advanced Systems. So this is a joint venture between Israel's Rafale Advanced Systems and India's Kalyani Group. So what they do is they make what is known as the MR-SAM, or medium range surface to air missile. So the crucial components of that missile are made in India at a factory in Hyderabad. So when it comes to Boeing also, they have some of their crucial components being made at a facility in India. So there are so many global defense giants that actually are attracted to India, not just for business reasons, but also for the fact that there is, highly skilled engineering talent in India. There's English speaking youth. There's, huge engineering talent that they can make use of and employ this engineering talent and make use of the best brains to actually manufacture components in India, thus helping the Indian economy, but at the same time also aiding their global supply chains, because supply chains are a crucial thing at this point in time when there's geopolitical tension. So a lot of countries wish to invest in a very dependable nation, and from there on they would like to manufacture and supply their, global customers. So for example, there are several crucial aircraft wings, fighter aircraft wings that Lockheed Martin makes in India. So these aircraft wings are exported across the world wherever there are Lockheed customers, and perhaps a Lockheed fighter flying somewhere might have a wing made in India.
Right, Siddharth, my last question to you before I let you go. The Indian Defence Minister will also be hosting the Defence Ministers Conclave. What will be on the agenda and what is expected during the conclave?
So when queried about the same, the Defence Minister actually mentioned that the key reasons behind hosting a meeting between the defense ministers is, one, for collaboration in greater aspects. India and friendly foreign nations would like to collaborate on various aspects of the defense sector itself. It could be manufacturing, it could be research and development, and of course it can also be investments. And in addition to this, all these exercises, military exercises that take place for interoperability purposes, because each military operates based on a different strategy, each one has different hardware, each one uses a different strategy to fight or practice their combat. But then when they fight together, when they practice together, they have a better understanding and exchange best practices about each other's strategies. In addition to that, it's also about investment, to have these countries invest in India. It's also about selling Indian defense hardware to these countries, be it the advanced light helicopter Mark III variant. So it's widely used by the Indian Navy and Coast Guard. So why not export it to foreign nations, like recently Mauritius had purchased one unit of the helicopter. In addition to that, another key aspect that India hopes to offer is the Tejas LCA aircraft.
Thank you, Siddharth, for getting us up to speed on this. We will of course be tracking this story very closely. Thanks very much.